Hey everybody, Adam with Front Range Storm Contractors here. Just want to show you what types of shingles we have on the market in the Denver area, and I want to show you what they look like on somebody's roof. So if you like this video, give it a like. If you like it a lot, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so that you get alarms or get notifications when we post a new video. So when it comes to asphalt shingles, there are three basic kinds, and then there's some designer and luxury kinds. And we're not going to get into the designer and luxury ones today, but out of the three basic shingles, you've got what's called dimensional, 3-tab, and Tlock. Okay? So I'm actually down in Colorado Springs right now just because the Tlock shingles are so much more prevalent here in Colorado Springs that I can point out those three different kinds on the same street within a couple of houses. So first one here is brown roof over my shoulder here. See if we can focus on that roof there. Let's see if how I can. There we go. See that? Put it right in the center, I guess. Focus on the roof. There. See? Oh, come on. Why can't I get the focus to stay on the roof? There we go. So, that is a 3-tab shingle. See how it just looks like bricks all kind of stacked up like a brick wall? It looks very flat like a brick wall also. Okay? So, each of those bricks is considered to be a tab, and there are 3 tabs per shingle. That's where it gets its name from. It's a 3-tab shingle. Let's see if we can zoom in maybe a little bit. Alright, that's all the zoom that this camera's got. 3-tab shingle right there. That's what it looks like on a roof, okay? Then this one right here is a dimensional shingle. Right there. It's called dimensional or architectural or laminate. They're all three describing the same shingle. But dimensional is an easier name to remember because it just looks like it's got more dimension to it than the 3-tab shingle. Okay? So it's a dimensional shingle. And the dimensional shingle is basically a 3-tab shingle that you then, let me get the sun out of your guys' eyes. You basically take a 3-tab shingle, and then over those slots between the tabs, also called keyways, you take another piece of shingle and put it over that so that you don't really have any of those tabs. You've just got another piece of shingle covering where there would have been holes or slots in the shingle. So, as you can imagine, it's a little more durable. Okay, it tests for higher wind ratings. It can withstand stronger wind. It also usually has a little bit better hail resistance to it. It's going to be a newer shingle than a 3-tab. So, and several of the places in the Denver area, just because of that wind rating, will not allow you to install 3-tab shingles anymore. So mostly you're going to find those dimensional shingles in Denver. We're certainly moving towards them for sure. But then here is the Tlock shingle. I think it looks like a Cubert game, if any of you guys remember that. That's a Tlock shingle right there. Basically, it's called a Tlock because the shingles are in the shape of a T, and the cross part of the T is interlocked with all the shingles right next to it. So it's an interlocking shingle, and so it was designed, they were hoping that it would withstand wind better than the 3-tab shingle because it was interlocked with shingles next to it. Well, turns out it really doesn't, because those tabs that are interlocked, is actually the weak point of the shingle. And so when you get some wind, it cracks and rips that tab, just like you can actually see on this roof right here. Let me see if I can, right there on the corner. See? It's got some damaged shingles there. Wind came and ripped them. So the Tlock shingles are actually no longer manufactured. It's been 15 years or so, roughly, since the last time any shingle manufacturer made those Tlock shingles. So what that means is that we cannot do repairs on roofs that have those Tlock shingles, because we can't get any new shingles to replace the ones that are on the roof if we're only going to do a small repair. So if there's any damage to a roof like that, you have to replace the whole thing or not do the repair. There's no middle ground where we could do a repair like we can on dimensional or 3-tab shingles. So what that means for homeowners and roofing contractors is that it's really easy to get insurance to pay to replace it. You find 1 or 2 damaged shingles from either hail or wind and file an insurance claim, and insurance is required to replace the whole thing. So you get a lot of roofers who kind of try to cherry pick those roofs. So you get a lot of homeowners that are tired of people knocking on their door. So in the roofing sales industry, there's a couple of different steps along the process where I'm selling somebody, okay? At one point, I'm selling the homeowner to that they should replace their roof. And then at the next point, I'm selling the insurance company that they should pay for a new roof. And it's kind of like a seesaw. On those roofs where it's really difficult to sell the homeowner, it's really easy to sell the insurance, and then vice versa. So on these roofs, it's generally really hard to sell the homeowner because they've heard it all before. They're tired of people knocking on their doors. Just leave me alone. It's not that bad. You know, it's kind of the attitude that you get. And then it's super easy. If you can convince them to file the insurance claim, it's super easy to sell the insurance company. Like, they show up, they see that it's 3 tabs, and they start writing the estimate right away, pretty much. I mean, they do have to take some pictures, so they do need to verify that there's at least some damage up there, but it's really that easy. So those are the 3 basic types of asphalt shingles. I'll wait for this trash truck. Those are the 3 basic types of asphalt shingles that you're going to find on people's roofs in the Denver area. There's dimensional, which is the best and newest. There's 3-tab, and there's Tlock. If anybody has a Tlock roof that's watching this, give me a call. You probably need a new roof. Or insurance would probably pay for a new roof if you wanted them to. And the other thing is, so the issue with not replacing those roofs, by the way, any kind of obsolete roof like that, like in Colorado, because there's such a fire hazard, wood shake roofs are becoming obsolete, and Tlock roofs are becoming obsolete because they're no longer manufactured. And then there's a roof called a wood roof, spelled a little differently, but sounds the same. Anyways, they're obsolete as well. And then and so it's becoming more and more difficult to get insurance coverage on those roofs, because the insurance knows that they're going to have to pay for a new roof on that house really soon. So if you're about to sell your house, then it's going to be very difficult for the new homeowners to get insurance that will cover their roof. You might be able to find insurance, but the roof won't be covered. Or they just won't be able to find insurances to cover the property at all. So it could be difficult to sell your house in that situation. So what I would suggest is, if you do have a wood shake roof or a Tlock roof, make sure you're getting somebody to look at it every year for possible hail damage or wind damage, because your insurance coverage is about to decline, or it's going to be hard to sell your house because the next person isn't going to be able to get insurance coverage as easily as a home that had dimensional shingle on there, for example. So get your roof replaced right away if you've got that Tlock roof. And to do that, contact Front Range Storm Contractors. You can leave a comment on this video. You can call us 720-800-STORM, which is 7867. You can email us info@frontrangestormcontractors.com. Have a good one, everybody.